Hey guys, it's Sam with The Blind Life. Welcome to another episode of the Blind Life Podcast. Today I'm chatting with Tony Gabehart, an assistive technology specialist who has created an add-on for NVDA that teaches you how to use NVDA. It's called NVDA Coach, and it's something that will be very useful. I'm excited to share it with you guys today, so let's jump right in and learn about NVDA Coach. Hey, Tony, thank you so much, man, for joining me. I'm super excited to talk about this project of yours. How are you doing?
Man, I'm doing wonderful. Yeah, likewise. It's beautiful Saturday afternoon, and what better way to do it than talk about assistive technology with the Blind Life?
Yeah, my favorite thing,
Right?
obviously.
There you go.
Well, so before we start to talk about that, can you just introduce yourself and kind of give a little bit about your background, maybe a little bit about your vision story, and then your history with assistive technology?
Oh, sure, absolutely. Well, my name is Tony Gabehart. I'm an assistive technology specialist here on the West Coast, and I've been working in this industry for almost 6.5 years now. I'm totally blind. I lost my sight completely when I was around 8 years old. And I was diagnosed with peripheral vitreoretinopathy, which is
Mm,
a rare condition of retinal detachment or retinal detachment disorder. Um, and assistive technology has always been a big part of my life. I mean, it's been with me with my music, it's been with me with my motivational speaking career. And it's been such a staple, really, in how I and many of my peers and probably many of you access the world. And I remember my first piece of assistive technology was JAWS version 5.0 on Windows XP.
ah,
And you know what? The moment it started talking to me, I was like, holy crap, this computer can talk, you know? So that was my humble beginning, and it just sprouted from there. And yeah, man, I mean, things have changed and progressed in these 20 plus years, and it's just
mhm.
such a gift to get to watch it evolve.
And you know what? I bet at the time you had the coolest computer around. No one else's
Pro-
computers were talking to them.
yeah, probably right. One of those old brick Dells,
Yeah,
the big
yeah,
ones.
yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dial-up AOL and
There you go. Right before Comcast, before Comcast Xfinity hit the scene with
mhm.
wireless.
Yeah, it's funny, people ask me too, they're like, "How did you get into assistive technology?" And it's like, I mean, I was forced into it. I
Right.
needed it for school. It's like,
Bingo. Yeah.
um, well, that's awesome. So, okay, we're here to talk about this project that you have and, having to do with NVDA, the screen reader. Tell us about it. What's going on? What have you got to share?
Yeah, well, let's set the stage a little bit for those who don't know what NVDA
There
is.
you go.
It's
Perfect.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's non-visual desktop access. It's a screen reader for Windows that was developed in 2006 by two chaps in Australia who wanted to
Mhm.
create an open source predecessor to JAWS. And without giving too much of a history lesson, NVDA is very lightweight. It's free. It's a very, very robust screen reader that has everything built in right where you need it. And the nice thing about NVDA is it's very community driven. It's a very community driven program, which means developers out there can design what are called add-ons for NVDA to make it work faster or to help it with an accessibility problem with a Microsoft Office program. Or maybe it's an additional feature to add audio ear cons when navigating certain menus. I mean, you name it, the sky is the limit. But what I've designed, and I've been working on this for the past 6 months, is called NVDA Coach. And NVDA Coach is the first of its kind. It's an add on that, once tethered to NVDA, will open up an entire sandbox training environment for you to learn how to use NVDA for the first time. It has very, very verbose language, so you know what to do immediately when you open the program. It's separated into 6 chapters that you can navigate in a very simple list picker. So you press the command NVDA shift and the letter C. And when I say NVDA, I mean caps lock, insert, or numpad 0 on your keyboard. But this is with the assumption that you've installed the add on already.
Mhm.
And once the add on is installed, you'll be able to navigate through the lesson picker, choose a chapter. You can work with an assistive technology specialist alongside you as well, because it's designed for instructors as well. I want to emphasize that here on the podcast, because there is not a training tool available right now for NVDA users. Some would argue and say, what about the user manual? What about the training bundle I can buy directly from NV Access, the company that manufactures it? Those are great, but there's approximately only 5 to 10% of our community who have the patience or even skill level to navigate a user manual. So we're trying to cater, and by we, I mean me, I'm trying to cater along with the dozens and dozens of community members that have been providing feedback and translations for this. We're trying to bridge that gap. So where, let's say, Sam, you install NVDA, you get the add-on, you have an instructor help you out, you open that add-on, boom, done. Everything is right there. You'll be able to walk through it, no problem. I mean, it's incredible. I mean, the design has been a long time coming, and it's already gotten flooded with feedback from the UK, here in the States, and Russia. Funny enough, Russia was our first country to assist with the translation too. So just really excited. Yeah, I just put it in a nutshell there. That's NVDA Coach.
That's fantastic. So essentially it's, if someone is probably familiar with a mobile screen reader, like TalkBack or VoiceOver, and you've got the tutorial in there that you can jump into, and whatever button, whatever gesture, whatever swiping you want to try out, it tells you what it does and kind of walks you through it. This is essentially that for the NVDA screen reader.
You got it.
Yeah.
Bingo.
I want to actually add on that the very first time I ever was introduced to NVDA, I had met a guy, and he was talking about how amazing it was, and he had a Darth Vader voice
Oh my
for
goodness.
his NVDA.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Oh my
So
goodness.
that's once again talking about the kind of the power of the open source world, and lots of people coming at it from different angles. You can do fun things like that.
Just as a quick overview, so some of what we can expect to see in NVDA Coach when you open up the Coach menu, and that's NVDA Shift and the letter C for Coach. It's going to immediately throw you into a list, and at the top it says Introduction and About NVDA Coach, so you'll be able to get an introduction. Then there's a Getting Started module that has 13 lessons in there. Keyboard, 3 lessons. Reading and moving through text, 7 lessons. Browse mode and web navigation, there is 10 lessons in that. Object navigation, which is a really cool feature in NVDA, 6 lessons in that. And then customizing NVDA, 2 of 2 lessons. And then at the very, very bottom, there's additional training and help, which will open up an HTML page for NVDA's website, NVDA Coach source code, NVDA Coach's documentation itself, and then my email as well. And it's actually really cool. You can actually email me right away just by pressing F, oh my goodness. You can actually send an email to me from the NVDA Coach if you press F5 twice. So if you have feedback or you want to tell me how much it sucks, you can, it'll open up an email right away. So you have direct contact to flood my inbox. Gosh, let's see, what else am I missing? Oh, this is important to mention. My goodness. This was just incorporated for version 1.5, and this is for training centers or just general bragging rights. You can now customize your experience. If you press F7, you can put your name, your instructor's name, and the training center or entity that you're training at. And once you complete the coach in its entirety, it'll give you a printable certificate of everything that you've learned, as well as your name, your instructor, and your training center, and the date that you completed it as well. So we now have certificates available for NVDA Coach.
Oh, that's awesome. What about a high score, like in old 80s arcade games?
Oh my gosh, you're not the only one to ask this question. I've been asked, are you going to gamify it a little bit? Probably. We'll see what happens, especially for the kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The K-12 students. I mean, I guarantee there'd be some kick out of that. So we'll see. It's young. The program is so young still, and the feedback's been nonstop. So I encourage anyone who tests this and plays around with it with their students, or you yourself get a chance to mess with this. Throw feedback. I read everything. I compile everything. This is for the community by the community.
Well, that was gonna be a question. It's that's awesome. It sounds like you're trying to improve it constantly. Will there be do you foresee new lessons being added in? Or do you think you're good on the lessons? You think there's not really much more you can teach?
We'll see. I was just talking to Jeff on Blind Abilities about this. He asked me the
Mm,
same question. Um, I don't want to make it too big, right? Somebody opens up the program and they see 90 lessons. They're going to be like, holy
yeah,
crap.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So I think that's why this feedback phase in the beginning is so important, because it's the community really community communicating. Wow, that's a word
yeah,
punch. Um, what they need and what is most important for the environment. So, I mean, we started with 20, now we're at 41, right?
mhm,
So I can't see it going anywhere past 60, to be honest with you, but who knows? Things could change in a week and 2 weeks, but I say for the general consensus now is focus primarily on Windows and NVDA itself, and maybe down the line we'll implement a Microsoft Office module of some kind.
yeah. There you go. Or in the customizing NVDA section, put in there a little tutorial on how to add in that Darth Vader voice.
Oh, there you go. Bingo. Yeah. May the accessibility be with you.
Yeah,
Right.
that'd be very popular, I'm
I
sure.
know that'd be huge.
How long have you been working on this? Like,
About 6 months.
where did the inspiration come from?
That's a good question. I was just talking to someone about this the other day. I met with my management team last year, right? And I had this idea, right? Because I was thinking, as much as I love Jaws, Jaws is just like it's expensive. It's
Yeah, yeah,
and granted, these are my opinions, right? They don't reflect, the Blind Life or anything like that. But my thing was, how can I save my agency some money? And
mhm,
where can we cite some competition? And I've been an NVDA user for 10 plus years. I use it primarily at home, and heck, even at work when I'm not touching on JAWS. So I pulled some numbers. We sat down, we went back and forth. And you take 200 students who have to have a JAWS license. That's $4 million. $4 million for 200 students.
yeah,
That's a
yeah.
lot of money,
That's
right?
crazy. Yeah,
And then not factoring in the SMAs, the home annual subscriptions that have to be catered to. That's just, it's not tangible. The only, it's only
mhm,
catered really for the agencies and the voc rehab programs. So what I was thinking around that time, after going through some numbers and stats and just this and that, I was like, I need to create something. there's just not a training module that exists that can be built into NVDA, because anyone can read a manual. But
mm,
again, that's 10%, I feel like, of the general populace. Because in order to read the manual, you got to already have some skills. But what about the new, what about Joe, who's 62, who just lost his sight, right? Or Mandy, who's in her 70s, dealing
yeah,
with macular degeneration. She's not, they're not going to have the patience to sit through user manual. And I don't blame them. Manuals bore the
mhm,
crap out of me. And that's saying
mhm.
something as an instructor. So long story short, this inspired a bit of a project phase for a couple of months, where I was like, do we make it key detection, where it gives you feedback? Oh, that's the wrong command. Oh, this is the right command. And I was like,
Mm,
no, 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 no. Went through a couple of phases in version 0.1, whatever. And after a little while, the answer was right there. This just needs the manual, but lesson by lesson structure.
mm, yeah,
And uh, it's 41 lessons across 6 chapters now. It's translated into three different languages at this moment, and it's growing. It's being used now already in a pilot across 6 different states,
mhm,
and it's moving itself, or it's a benefit. I'm hearing it all the time in my email inbox of people who are throwing some suggestions or comments, right? But it's it's fantastic. And that's the goal, is to make it a bit easier. And so you can open it and start learning, not trying to figure out how to use it. Yeah.
So I'm curious, have you ever made a plugin for NVDA before? How did you even know
No,
how to start?
no, this was my first one. And, I'm very, this might be a turnoff for some. It could be a big eye opener for others, but I only just learned how to really get into coding myself about a year and a half ago. And, I'm very open about this on the website. This is actually partner coded with Claude.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Yeah.
so I took some time to work with Claude. I'm a big AI enthusiast, and they, in fact, NVDA themselves, they've got a great community of developers that are just so quick to give advice. How do I fix this back end problem? Someone's going to email you back in about like probably 10 minutes. In India or something, right?
Yeah.
So it's a big community of supportive educators that want to see the experience get better for both developers and users. And
hmm
just a little comment on that is that's probably the biggest caveat for NVDA, as NVDA is built for the community by the community.
Yeah. I think you mentioned this earlier, but free program, you said?
Totally free. Yep.
Yeah.
100% free. I do accept contributions, but they're totally optional. All that information is on my website, and that's tonygebhard.me, TonyGebhard.me /NVDA Coach. That's where you can find all the documentation for that. And if you are an instructor listening to the podcast today and you're familiar with NVDA, you can find the add-on inside the NVDA add-on store,
Oh,
which
okay.
is NVDA N, T for tools, and then A for add-on store. And you'll be able to navigate inside that list of hundreds of add-ons. Just press the letter N for first letter navigation to find the coach and be able to install it and open it up.
Well, Tony, that's so cool, man. Thank you so much for telling us a little bit about it on the podcast today. And thank you for just doing it in general, right? A lot of people, they recognize there's something missing in an area. They recognize there's maybe a possible problem, but then they don't do anything. I'm guilty of that all the time. There's like,
I
someone
think
else
we
will take
all
care
are
of it.
to a degree. Yeah, we
Yeah,
all
yeah,
are
yeah.
to a degree, so.
Yeah. So as someone in the community, I super appreciate it. And thank you. Hopefully lots of people will check it out.
No, thank you, Sam. I appreciate the time to get here and to chat with you and your viewers, and subscribe to The Blind Life.
That's
There
right.
you go.
A huge thank you to Tony for joining me today talking about NVDA Coach. If you're interested in learning more about the add-on or even downloading it, you can find contact information in the show notes or listed in the video description down below. Thank you guys for listening, and as always, this is Sam with The Blind Life. I'll see you next time.